Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. We're excited for today's video. So it's Tuesday. On Tuesday, I try to test my palate, drink something outside my usual. And this one seems to fit the bill. It's a Treehouse Brewing Company. It's the Three Sisters. And it's a sour Saison coming in at 5.5% ABV. So I love Saisons. I like them when they're a little funky, a little wild. But like a sour Saison, am I missing something? I don't think I've had a lot of sour Saisons, any sour Saisons. So anyway, let's get into it. Well, the can did not open correctly. Awesome. Off to a great start. Just what I want to do. Put my thumb into the beer. I haven't read the side, the back, whatever technically it is. But the Three Sisters, if it a reference to like Native Americans doing the beans, squash, and corn together because they grow well together for different reasons. But this beer might have, I don't really, would you put corn in a sour Saison? But it wouldn't have beans or squash. I don't know where the name comes from. But I will do my review and then read the side in case there's any tasting notes, and maybe it'll explain the name. Just under a finger ahead, it's that bone white, pretty compact bubbles. The beer itself is a sunshiny kind of gold color, a little bit of straw. Almost looks like you put just like a drop of a blue dye in with the yellow. It's not quite green, but it's like on the path towards potentially being green. Unfiltered looking for sure. It's a beautiful looking beer. Let's get into the aroma. It does smell like you're outside in a field. There's a little bit of sweetness. I get a kiss of like acidity, not quite vinegar, sour thing, but not much. Like on the aroma, it doesn't, at least so far, it doesn't smell like I'm going to sip this and be like, oh, whoa, like this is super sour. Almost like a wheat, just like straight up wheat. Or like wheat crackers. I probably haven't smelled wheat ever in my life. No, I guess I've been like by wheat fields, but like a wheat cracker, but like very faint. The more I'm smelling it, the more I can get what I think is going to be that taste of sour. Slight lemon to it as well. It's not like exploding with aromas. What's there smells good. It's like it works, but it's not like the biggest bouquet I've ever smelled. Let's see about the taste. Cheers. Yeah, it's sour. Oh. This might be one of those things where it takes me a couple sips, 3, 4 sips to get used to an aspect of the beer before I can get other stuff. But that was 95% just me process. That sip was just 95% of me processing this is sour. It had a little bit of a doughy thing, that lemon thing, which was mixed in with the sour. The aftertaste is somewhat doughy, somewhat sweet, and not a ton of that sourness lingering. Yeah, I mean, I'm able to get other stuff, but it's still, like, that sip was still 90% just sour, like, this is living up to a sour Saison. I like Saisons the most, typically speaking, when they're, like, a little peppery, and I wouldn't say these first 2 sips are getting of that, so that's a little bit of a bummer. Little bit of a Belgian thing. Not much though. Yeah, big lemon. That dough. Sorry, there was something else new to say for that last sip and I already forgot it. Sorry. And yeah, the sourness keeps going down a little bit, but like it's sour. I mean, this sour beers typically I like if they have fruit added. So like I knew this having a can of this would be a little bit of me rolling the dice, if I like it or not. I don't like it too much yet anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna do another sip. Yeah, like the aroma, it doesn't go full vinegary, but there's this sour acidity to it. A straw thing. I'm trying not to repeat myself. What's new? Like everything I've said is still there, and it's like I just want to keep saying because what I keep getting. But there is like a few other subtle things. I'm gonna do one more sip and then read this out of the can. It's not bile, but like this is not for me. I'm not saying that this isn't good for people who like beers like this, but again, for sours, I really have to have fruit in them. But I was super curious. That's why I wanted to get a can of this. Very little is accomplished alone, a truth that is self-evident to anyone tending their garden. The Three Sisters is an ancient technique, there we go, where maize, beans, and squash merge in harmonious symbiosis. The tall stalk of the corn acts as a trellis for the beans to climb, and in turn it leaves shade and protects the squash underneath. Yeah. And I think some of the nutrient stuff also helps, but yes, all that is true. And I get to teach about that soon when I do my Native American unit. Let's see. We are at our best when we are following nature's lead, cultivate the route, and extrapolate its teachings into our own lives. The Three Sisters is a sour saison crafted in honor of an agricultural past that is rife with lessons for the present. Pouring a straw yellow, rustic malts and a blend of Belgian yeast, fill the air of notes of bread crust, lemon curd, and hints of pear. So I mean, bread crust to me is a little bit more doughy than cooked dough, but like same realm. I would never say lemon curd. I don't know if I've probably had lemon curd in my life. Couldn't tell you the last time I had it. But I said lemon how many times, so like we're clearly saying the same thing. And pear, I didn't get to a pear thing. Again, it's just everything's through the lens of sour. I could see fruity esters of like apples and pears. But again, through the, you know what it is to me. If I could go back before I started reading this can, and if I had it had dawned on me, orchard fruit, Granny Smith apple is about as close as I can get. So I wouldn't say pear. And I've had some pears recently. My wife likes pears, and we actually bought some I don't know, a week or two ago. It's like I have recently had a pear. I don't get pear. Anyway. Saaz and Hallertau hops bring forth notes of garden herbs, noble spice, and lemon tea. We hope you enjoy the beer while contemplating the natural world, our agrarian past, and our place between the two. I did just take Cooper to a dog park that's next to a community garden, so I kind of just was amongst agriculture. Some people bring alcohol there and do a doggy happy hour there. We haven't done that. So maybe what I should have done is brought this beer to the dog park. I don't know. It's not for me. That's crystal clear. But yeah, when I saw this, I said I want to try that. I said this is going to be a good Tuesday video. And it was. And I did test my palate. I didn't get, through this sour, I didn't get to orchard fruit. And not that I think pear, but definitely Granny Smith apple I could get to, and I kind of kicked myself I didn't get the fruity ester green apple thing, Granny Smith thing. So definitely succeeded in what I set out to do. I just wish I liked this beer more. How about you guys? Have you ever had this before? Have you had a sour saison? Do you like sour beers only with fruit like me, or you like all sorts of sours? anything and everything, comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews, both of those places. So always please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.